Okay, more on the Oceanside Pier here in just a moment. We are monitoring that story, but do also want to let you know about this. CBS 8 is getting ready to take off on an historic trip with Honor Flight San Diego. 90 U.S. Naval Special Warfare operators who served during Vietnam will fly to Washington, D.C. to visit their memorial.
The U.S. Navy SEALs, as they are known today, were formed during that very unpopular war, and they didn't have the homecoming they deserved. CBS 8's Abbie Black will be embedded with the trip. She now joins us live with more. Abbie.
Steve, tonight is always exciting. It's the night before the trip where all the men and the veterans get together. Many of these guys already know each other, but just to get together and talk about their service, talk about their retirement. This will be my third time on an honor flight, and I say this every time. You think you need to know what you need to know about history and our wars and the history books and the movies, but when you talk to our veterans, that's when you grow a deeper appreciation for the service to our country, their service to our country, and pride in America. And this is an historic flight that I am honored to be a part of, where they're taking 90 Vietnam-era U.S. Naval Special Warfare operators. And what's important here is that the SEAL Team 1 and 2, they were formed during the Vietnam War, and before that they were frogmen. They were UDTs in Korea and also in World War II. But to kind of give us a better idea of what we can expect during this honor flight trip, that's a 3-day trip, live with us is Holly Schaffner from Honor Flight with Public Relations. And Holly, you've been on so many trips, but this is the exciting night as everyone gets together.
Yes, this is super exciting. I mean, all these men are coming together tonight. They haven't seen each other in years, but they all know each other. So tonight's kind of like the kickoff to the honor flight, and then of course tomorrow we depart to Washington D.C.
But this is like no other trip that you guys have made.
This is a historic trip. Never in the history of the Honor Flight Network have they done an entire flight of Naval Special Warfare operators. And, you know, it kind of makes sense to do it here in San Diego because all of these men came through Coronado and San Diego in particular during their training and their service to the Navy.
And what can the guys expect on the flight and during the trip?
Well, they're going to expect, I don't know what their expectations are, but we are truly going to honor them, and they should. They should be truly honored for what they did for our country. I mean, these men that are sitting here with us today and will be on the flight, they did some of the most clandestine missions that we can. There's probably things that they won't even be able to tell us on this 3-day trip that they did while they served in Vietnam in combat, and same thing with our 2 Korean War veterans that served in combat as well.
And also what's important here is the memorial that they'll be able to visit, but on Sunday, the homecoming. And especially for our Vietnam veterans, they did not get the homecoming that they so much deserved. And Sunday will be incredibly emotional, and that's when our community can take part in this.
That's right, yes. The community is welcome to come out. It's open to the public. It's free to attend. There's information on our website at honorflightsandiego.org. You'll want to park there early. We land at 1:15. You're going to want to be there by noon in case we catch a tailwind. And there's free parking at the corner of Sassafras and Pacific Highway from the Port of San Diego. There's free shuttle buses. I mean, there's no reason why you shouldn't come out and just welcome home these heroes who did not get that homecoming more than 50 years ago.
Because I think a lot of the veterans, they think they have an idea what's on the itinerary, but once it's happening, and you can see the emotions just gradually shift throughout the weekend. I've been on many of these trips, and to see that, but on Sunday, when you see the tears in their eyes, and they stand proud because their country is there to welcome them home.
Right, yeah. If there wasn't tears earlier in the weekend, like maybe tomorrow morning when we leave on the flight, or, you know, one of our special surprises tomorrow is the mail call letters that the community has also supported, or tears at the wall, at the Vietnam Wall, or along the way, then certainly on Sunday, coming down that escalator, we think that this homecoming is going to be the biggest we've ever had. So we're planning for 800 to 1,000, but come on out, San Diego. We know that there's more of you that want to come out and welcome home these heroes who gave so much.
Well, thank you so much, Holly, and thank you to Honor Flight San Diego. They're a nonprofit, so these flights are all by donations, and it can't happen with our community. And again, I'll be embedded on this trip, and we will be showing you throughout the week on Friday and Saturday and Sunday, and also on Monday, just in how important this type of gratitude and this trip is for our veterans and for these 90 U.S. Naval Special Warfare operators.